actually, because I've been taking care of a pigeon, a baby pigeon. Well, it's more of a teenager, but my dad found one in an attic, not our attic, but my dad basically, like on the side, he owns houses and stuff, and people rent them. And when he checked on one of those houses, he went up the attic and found a whole flock of pigeons. He opened the window, and they all... No, the window was opened. Like it was open. That's how they came in, and that's how they all flew back out. But the only pigeon that did not fly away was the one that we have, which you might have seen on my Instagram, or, well, you definitely have seen it on my Instagram if you follow my Instagram, because I've been spamming pigeon pictures. And I think I've posted 2 posts on YouTube showing the pigeon. And let me tell you all, it's like having a baby. And that's a confirmation for me that I never ever want to have a baby. I love pets. I do. I love animals. From flies to spiders to, like, you know, I'm very hippie when it comes to animals. But oh, except parasites. Oh my god, what is going on? Except parasites. But yeah, this pigeon has completely shifted my sleep schedule in a healthy way, because now I wake up at like 6 a.m., get ready for the pigeon to land in our garden at like 8 to 9 a.m. And then I feed it, change its water, everything, you know, I try to get it all in check. And then I try to get it to trust me a bit more, because so far all my hands have done was put some food there, you know, like pet the pigeon a bit, and grab it, which is not the most pleasant experience for it, I'm guessing. Also, if I sound a bit different, it's because I just woke up and my voice is usually a bit raspy. I sound like Jojo Siwa in the morning. That's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, let me tell you all a bit about the pigeon. She or he, I'm not quite sure. I keep calling her a she, but I'm not sure if she is or he. But she is, I'll just go with she for now. It's, wait, she is about like 2 months old. She still has baby fluff. Oh, she still has baby fluff. She barely knows how to find food. I mean, she goes into bushes and like tries to pick some stuff out, but she never really eats anything. Like, she's just picking to pick. So she's very, very domesticated in the sense that she knows that we will give her food, which might have been a mistake, because now she's getting used to humans and does not have any flock, no group of birds, nothing. No group wants to adopt her or, you know, stuff like that. So she's kind of stranded with us. end of the street where there's like a huge building with the roof that's very high. So actually let me farm this. Or is it? That's the main. But yeah, she flies to another building where stray cats definitely won't reach her, which was my main concern. That if I keep her outside at night, that she's sleeping on our roof, because she sometimes flies up there. But at night, there is a stray cat that basically bangs against the roof, like you can hear it walking, like it's chonky. So that was like my main concern. However, during the day, our cats, we have 2 cats, they usually chill in the garden, like we let them out for a couple of hours and then take them back in. Since we have the pigeon, we do not let them go out at all. We had one incident where my brother was like, yeah, let's let the cats out a bit, since the pigeon was not there. But I was like, it's too risky, since the pigeon may come back, because it does that sometimes. And he was like, I highly doubt it. The second he opened the door, like it's kind of a window but also a door, you know, the second he opened it and turned his back, the pigeon came back flying into our garden, landing where it usually does, on a chair. And that's when our little cat, which is the feisty one actually, the other one does not give a shit, but the little one tried to jump the pigeon. So I grabbed the cat mid-flight and kind of, it sounds aggressive, but it wasn't that aggressive, but I grabbed her neck and kind of tossed her to the side, which sounds aggressive, but trust me, she was not hurt. And the pigeon escaped. Like, I don't know, I think it went back to our roof. Our roof is safe during the day, but at night it's not very safe because some crazy stranger is letting their cat roam freely, which is just lazy. Like, why the hell are you getting a cat when you don't want to feed it, when you don't want to care for it, you know? Like, so you're just letting it roam the streets. But it's just weird, in my opinion. And it also causes people like us to be stressed out, because now I have to watch out for a cat at night and 2 cats during the day. Oh, this one is actually pretty good. But as I said, now I know that the pigeon is safe at night. The only problem I have is that I need to tame the pigeon, because it is used to humans. It does not have a flock. It barely looks for food. Like, it always comes to me for food and water. But it's also shitty for our cats to be kept inside all the time. Like, our garden, like, they can't escape, so it's like, you know, we have walls around our garden, so they stay inside of our garden. They don't roam other people's property. So I am trying to get the pigeon used to my hands, like to truly get comfortable with my hands, so I can bring it back into my room. And I'm also looking for a cage. Like, I've seen I never force them to stay inside of the cage. That's not how I would do it, you know, like I don't think it's right to buy birds and then just leave them inside of cages, you know. Unless you really have to, but even then you might not want to get birds if you're not gonna let them out. But yeah, I had a cage for them, obviously, to stay at night. But I always had the doors open so they could fly however they wanted to. And that's how I would do it with the pigeon. Difference being that I would put a diaper on the pigeon, which I got 2 off. So whenever it leaves the cage, I will just grab it and then put diapers on. Because she shits a lot. Oh my god. Let me tell you guys, when she was sitting, like I have some decoration on my wall, and when she was sitting on that, like loafing on that decoration, I put like cardboard on the floor because I knew she would shit. And she did. And whenever she did, I heard like plop. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, it's kind of a hassle, I'm not gonna lie, it's very exhausting. I get very sleepy at 8 p.m. I'm unk already. But like I can't leave the pigeon on its own, you know, like I'm not just gonna put it in the city and be like, yeah, you know, you'll manage, because she probably won't. Now, if I had a chance to socialize, to make her socialize with other pigeons, I would do that, but she just won't. We have some pigeons around our area, but they do not care about her at all. Like, she sees them, she looks up to them, like when they're flying, but she always returns, so I'd say that she's used to humans. I've also called multiple facilities, I've called vets, asking for, you know, like there was some vet that cared for my budgies, and she usually did very good. But when I called them for a pigeon, they immediately rejected, and I was like, are you all for real? So y'all treat lizards, I don't know, like all kinds of small animals and like exotic animals, but you draw the line at pigeons, really? And it's not like I'm not paying, you know, like I would cash. But they just wouldn't accept, so then I asked them where I could go instead. She said there's a pigeon clinic, like I think it's a 20-minute drive from where I live. She said that she remembers them like trying to re-socialize pigeons, like they have a huge outside or outdoor cage where they basically take care of the pigeons and even let them like roam freely when the pigeons are healthy enough. I called the clinic. They said they don't do that type of stuff. They never did. But they are a clinic, however, so if I need, oh, not this one. I tried this challenge once I failed miserably. She said they treat pigeons. They do, but they don't take care of them. So you can bring your pigeon there, but after that, you know, you gotta find something else if you don't want to keep it as a pet. Why can't I? Wait. is a basic, like, city pigeon. I was like, yeah, I guess she is. Because at that time I did not quite know what kind of pigeon she was, but she is like a default city pigeon. So he told me that the breeders and everything, they don't really have use for pigeons like her, which is sad. Like, he had empathy for the animal, which I really appreciated. And then I asked him, do you maybe know where I could take the pigeon? And he said, you can look for, like in German, it's called Taubmaus, like translating to pigeon house, or basically like sanctuary for pigeons, you know. And it's mostly like non-profit, so you have people dedicating their time and money to sheltering pigeons, even handicapped ones. They have cages for handicapped pigeons, which is so cute. Like, instead of like cages that go high up, they're more low but wide, you know. And when they can, they try to set the pigeons free when they feel like the pigeons are ready to be set free. What is this? Oh my god. Wait, I was here. So, I called a like pigeon sanctuary nearby. My city does not have one, but the city next to me, which is like kind of closely linked to my city, because where I live, I'm like on the border, I think, of 3 cities almost. Like my weather app sometimes says you're in this city, and then it says you're in this city, because they are so close to one another. Or, well, I am directly on the border. And I called her. She was super nice. Actually, when I called her, she did not, like, she picked up, but she did not speak, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I texted her on WhatsApp, and she immediately responded. She was super nice, and she was like I sent her pictures. I explained the whole situation with the cats and everything, and that vets even sent me from project to project, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I did not want to force the pigeon to be my pet, so I was looking for alternatives that may be like healthier or more natural, quote unquote, for the pigeon. So when I told her everything, she was like, oh, she's such a cutie, like she looks healthy and good and all that. So she would not be a risk for the other flock that they keep. And she asked me where I found her, or where she is chilling right now. I was like, my dad found her in this city, but she was up in an attic, so she did not really see the outside world of that city. But she did in the city that I currently live in, because we took her home. And she was like, oh, that's not so good, because when the pigeon, that's what she said, when the pigeon gets used to what the hell is this even? Oh. When the pigeon gets used to one, like, city, I guess, it will try to, oh my god, what is this? Like, nodkrai puzzles confuse me so much. She said that she would try to fly back, especially since our cities are not that far as a pet or what? Like, you know, at that point I was confused. And she said that keeping the pigeon as a pet would be the best choice for the pigeon, especially since she's already used to humans. So trying to get her back into a flock of pigeons would be harder than getting her used to humans, is what she said. The lady from the sanctuary, mind you. So I was like, I don't mind keeping her as a pet, but like, we have cats. We have cats at home. And don't get me wrong, I did have pigeons and cats at the same, not pigeons, budgies and cats at the same time. Like, I don't let them see each other ever. The only thing I do at max is like, when my budgies were inside of the kitchen, in the cage, I let one of the cats come inside of my room and look at them, but the second they got too close to the cage, I would just snatch them back up and guide them outside. But yeah, so I'm used to separating animals, so that wouldn't be much of a problem, I hope. The only thing I'm worried about is like building trust with the pigeon, because she trusts me enough to not fly away when I'm nearby, but she does not trust me enough to feel safe when I walk towards her. Now when I walk towards her from behind, she does not care, but when I walk towards her, like, while she can see me, she backs up. The same with my hand. The second she sees my hand, she kind of backs up. Though lately, I'm trying to get her used to my hand. Oh, there's a chest. I'm trying to get her used to my hand by pretending to eat with her. Like, I tap on the table while she eats. I try to let my hand stay near her while she's eating, so she understands that my hand is not there to snatch her up. Well, not only. Now what is this clanker? So yeah, that's kind of the thing right now. So she usually, as I said, comes back at 8 to 9 a.m., which she might even be there right now. We do have 8:40 a.m. So I will look out for her after recording this video. What is this? What is that? Do I like... Okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So yeah, I will be caring for her. Maybe she finds a flock along the way. I highly doubt that though, because the only pigeons around here, they're not city pigeons. They are, I don't know what they're called in English, but they have like a white ring around their neck. And those pigeons are a bit wilder in the sense that they chill more inside of like forests, parks and everything. They don't really care much about humans, and they already are a couple. Like, we have 4 pigeons, like 4 of those pigeons nearby, but like 2 of those are a couple, and the other 2 of those are also a couple, and I highly doubt that they would adopt a pigeon, a whole different pigeon, into their relationship. pigeons, which is very sad, but I don't mind keeping her as a pet. Though it will take some time, it will definitely take some time to get her used to me. Did it work? I'm confused. Like those nodkrai puzzles are for big brains. Let's claim the dailies quickly. But yeah, that's the stuff I've been doing the past week. Very stressful. Very stressful. I did play some Genshin. Well, as you can probably see, because my llama is level 80, my Aino is level 80, my llama is also C1, and I lost my 50-50 on her C2. So Flint is guaranteed, and I will be recording a Flint video. And oh, I still need. Oh, can y'all hear the honk honks outside? The honk honk honk. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. Is there anything else I wanted to tell you? Oh my god, yes. I don't know if I've been a bit oblivious the past days, but oh no, I did not mean to start a quest. Oh lord. Well, I might have been a bit oblivious the past days because I just yesterday saw that we hit 500 subscribers, which is crazy, and I don't know like how to give it back to you guys. Like, I don't know, I'm so thankful. It's so weird to me because when I first started I was like, and I keep saying this, but when I first started I was like, yeah, like it might be 20 people watching my videos and that's fine. Like I just wanted to put out videos because I was bored at that time. I still am. And I like yapping and I do like sharing gameplay, even if it's not the best. But yeah, I'm so thankful for you guys. So thank you so much for staying around and supporting me. Like, oh, not another cutscene now. But yeah, I'm very thankful. Again, I'm not quite sure how to give it back to you guys. If you have any ideas, please let me know. Like, do I do specials or not? Like, because I don't know what I could offer as a subscriber special, you know? Because I pretty much play the same games, even in my free time. Like the same games you see on my channel, I play in my free time. So, I don't know if I could do anything. I would have done some pulling as a special, but Flint is some days away. So it might be, but the thing is, like, calling the Flint's pulling session a 500 subscriber special would be it would be a lie because I would have recorded that video anyways, you know? Like, do it make sense? But yeah, that's about it. And also, if you have pigeon names, please let me know. My family came up with a few names. I came up with a few names. But once I get the setup done, I think I will return to the classic schedule or record videos in the morning, because now I get tired at night, so I'm not recording. During the night or like at 3 a.m. Oh, this is pretty. So the 3 a.m. recording sessions are over for now. That means I will probably be recording in the morning when the pigeon isn't there yet. But yeah, I'll definitely update you on anything that happens with the pigeon. And you might, like, when I take her in, you might even hear her, like, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. But that's still a long way. She's still making baby sounds. She's still feeping and peeping and squeaking. She's so cute. Like, whenever I grabbed her, she made squeaking sounds, which I felt bad for because I don't want to grab her, but I have to check her up and, like, you know. What is this? But yeah, I had to. But I felt so bad doing it. But she's so cute. So I will be caring for her. Since that is the best option. As the lady in the sanctuary said, I thought of keeping her as a pet, but I did not want to be selfish. Like, I did not want to keep her as a pet just because I want to. You know, that would not be nice. But now that it's been pretty much confirmed that nobody wants to take her, that letting her chill on her own without a flock is the unsafe way, I will definitely. Excuse me, I'm still tired. But since that's the best solution, I'll just keep her as a pet and get everything set up and get her checked up as well in that pigeon clinic. But yeah, enough pigeon yap. Let's gather some of these for the crafting recipes, I think. Oh my god, another one of those. I like those things. Do I have bows? Oh my god. But let me show you guys my pity. I'm already at 20 pity again. 25. 26 pity, and I got Mona. Was it C3 or C4 Mona? I think C3, yes. C4 would be really cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's very nice. I do like Mona, I do like witchy magic themes, but I don't know. Maybe I should put a build on her, because she is kind of leveled. Yeah. What kind of build? And I hope that you guys weren't too mad at me not posting. I don't know. But I just prioritized the pigeon a bit more. Not just a bit more, I prioritize it completely because, I mean, it's life, you know, like I don't want to leave it outside and be like, yeah, figure it out on your own. That's not nice. Wait. Oh, I already did this. I see. I might also record a Dead by Daylight video today. But let's see, I also want to record Wuthering Waves since I've started playing it again on PC. But I won't be pulling for since I'm guaranteed for when it's 5 a.m. for me. I think that's like 8 or 9 p.m. for you guys. But maybe I'll set the videos to be released at 5 a.m. my time and like in the evening your time. But let's see. Is there anything else I can collect? Nope. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being patient with me and listening to me yap around about pigeons. And thank you guys so much for not being mad at me for not posting for a week. I appreciate that a lot, and I hope that you're having a good day or